In the mystic mountains, when snowy peaks met the clouds, lived a wise and gentle griffin named Glaus. He was known far and wide as a protector of these lands, soaring high above with his eagle eyes and lion's heart. His friend, an artist from Spain named Lucia, had come to the mountains to paint the brilliant landscapes, filling her canvases with colors from the sunlit skies and shimmering rivers. Along with them was another close friend, a thoughtful eagle named Valor, who loved to explore the mountain's secret and learn from Gauss's wisdom. One bright morning, Lucia was setting up her easel by a cliffside when she slipped, accidentally spilling her pants all over her canvas. She had been working on the painting for days, and now all her hard work seemed ruined. A sinking feeling rose inside her chest. She blushed and looked down, ashamed, feeling as she had done something terribly wrong. Seeing her distress, Gauss and Valor landed beside her. That feeling called shame, Glaus said softly. It visits us when we feel we've failed or done something wrong. Lucia nodded, feeling her face warm as her eyes filled with tears. It's a feeling that makes us want to hide or shrink away, added Valor, folding his wings properly around her. But shame isn't a monster. It's a part of us trying to remind us of what's important to us. As they sat beside her, Glaus explained more about shame. Shame comes in many forms, he said gently. Sometimes it's because we've made a mistake, and other times it's simply because we worry about what others might think. It makes our heart feel heavy, like a stone, and it whispers that we're not enough. Lucia took a deep breath, still feeling the warmth of her cheeks and the knot in her stomach. She looked at her ruined painting, feeling embarrassed that her friends had seen her fail. She wanted to hide the canvas and forget it ever happened. But, Gauss, she whispered, what if shame doesn't leave? What if it stays and makes me feel like I'm not a good artist? Glaus placed a comforting claw on her shoulder. That's the thing, Lucia. Shame often arrives to teach us, not to stay forever. When we face it instead of hiding from it, we can learn and grow. Valor added, and shame loses its power over us when we speak to it. It feels big and scary when we try to ignore it, but when we say, I see you, shame, it starts to feel smaller. Encouraged by her friends, Lucia took another look at her ruined canvas. She felt the sting of disappointment, but decided to face her shame. She took a breath and said aloud, Shame, I see you. You're here because I care deeply about my art, and I wanted this painting to be beautiful. As she spoke, the warmth on her cheeks started to fade. and her heaviness in her heart lifted, even if just a little. Glaus and Voller sat quietly by her side, letting her feel what she needed to feel without rushing her. Glaus then spoke gently. Sometimes shame is a guide. It shows us what truly matters to us. For you, Lucia, art is a part of who you are. Making a mistake doesn't mean you're a bad artist. It just means you care deeply about your work. Lucia smiled, feeling a new sense of peace. She realized she didn't have to hide her mistakes. Instead, she could use them to improve and try again. Thank you, Gauss and Valor, she said. Her voice was full of gratitude. I think I'm ready to start a new painting. And this time, I'll remember that mistakes are just a part of learning. As the sun began to set over the mystic mountains, Glaus suggested a special meditation to help Lucy let go of any lingering shame. Let's close our eyes, he said, his voice as soothing as the mountain breeze. Picture shame as a small, glowing stone in your heart. Notice its weight, its warmth. It's there because it wanted you to remember something important. Lucia, Glaus, and Valor are closed their eyes, breathing slowly as the Gauss continued. Now, imagine you're holding this stone in your hands. Feel its warmth and thank it for reminding you of your values, of what you truly care about. Take a deep breath and, with kindness, realize the stone into a flowing river. Lucy imagined placing the stone in a gentle stream, watching it float away with the current. As she did, she felt lighter, as the thought shame had given her its lesson, and now was ready to live. And with every breath Gauss finished, feel the peace left behind. Know that you are still whole and worthy, just as you are. As they opened their eyes, the night sky sparkled with stars, each one like a reminder of their journey. Lucia felt a renewed sense of joy, knowing that shame didn't have to stay. It had come, taught her, and now, as she let it go, she felt a quiet strength inside her heart. Thank you, Gauss, Holler, she whispered. I feel ready to face whatever comes next.